Welcome to Juneau, Alaska. Today we're going to take the Taku Lodge and 5 Glacier Seaplane Discovery Tour. It's going to be awesome. As you can see, we're docked at the AJ dock, which is about a little over a mile from where most of the ships dock in downtown Juneau, but it's a beautiful day. Be a beautiful day for a gondola ride too. But I got other plans today. I'm going back on the seaplane, but this time I'm going to the Taku Lodge and going to eat some salmon. We're even going to see a bear. Let's go. Here comes a couple of seaplanes right now. I bet they had a blast. It's time to head into downtown Juneau, right there on the right. And also, if you haven't done it before, I highly recommend taking the cable car up to Mount Roberts. It's a Gold Belt Tram gondola ride. The New Amsterdam, all in America. I'm going to have to book a cruise on that line one of these days. I think I'm old enough. AJ Docks in Juneau. Look at this huge anchor. That's where you get the buses for your tours. There's the Norwegian Jade. And that's where you get the bus to go downtown. It's free. Or you can walk. It's about a mile. I think it's a little more when you figure you got to take a curvy road to get to the main road first. I got off the ship a little bit early, so now I'm just waiting for the shuttle driver. Look at this. Very cool. I wonder if there's any gold in there. Oh, I wonder if there's gold in this mine. Let's check it out. Sure, we can't go too far. After you see the man on the dock, he'll point you to the direction of the shuttle driver. Back to Wings Airways. That's where we're going. It was about a 5-minute ride to get to downtown Juneau. And unless you want to walk around Juneau, they'll take you back in the shuttle. Just let them know. And once you get there, you'll see this beautiful shop they have with lots of cool seaplane trinkets. They got a bookstore, gift shop, coffee. They have excellent espresso there and some excellent baked goods. A knife shop. And a chippy. When you get to the ticket office, they assign you in groups by animal names, and they'll tell you which color airplane you'll go on. And while you're waiting, you can stand there on the pier and check out all these cool information placards they have. Here comes the Celebrity Solstice. I haven't been on Celebrity yet, and they're owned by Royal Caribbean, who I've cruised with a lot. If you've been on Celebrity, let me know what you think. Here goes the helicopter tour. One of the solos I met on board went on that tour and said she had a blast, and I love the pictures. Maybe that's what I'm going to do for my next time in Juneau. But today, let's get back on these flow planes.
Taku Lodge, the airplane is full. I have a co-pilot for the way up. How about somebody different on the way back?
Guess who the co-pilot is on the way up?
You want to do that? Okay, this gentleman on the way back. Need to get you in the airplane.
All right, I'm taking the right seat.
Yeah.
As if you can't tell, I'm just beaming here. Loving it. I thought it was really cool getting airborne just as we were passing the Norwegian Jade. And here comes another ship coming in. This is going to be awesome. Now sit back, relax, as we overfly the Carnival Legend and head out to the Glaciers and then the Taku Lodge. And then we fly back too. It's a great excursion. What an amazing flight that was over those glaciers. 30 minutes, that's all it took us to get to the Taku Lodge. I had no idea what to expect once I got here, but seeing that hole-in-the-wall glacier, that was really amazing. I was looking forward to walking around the grounds and seeing what they had there. I knew they had trails, and I knew we were having an awesome salmon feast inside the Taku Lodge, but I did not expect what I was seeing now. Oh, there's a bear in the tree. Check out the bear. He wants our salmon.
You can come up to like right in here if you want. Just always listen to us and stay behind us. Sir, if you want to pop over here. We're just going to try to stay kind of close together so he doesn't feel surrounded.
I was first wondering if they were being kind of mean to the bear, but then I realized they're just protecting the food and the people that were waiting for the food. And at the same time, being very careful with the bear too. I guess he does this very frequently, so they know what to expect. They know what they're doing. He definitely wants some of that hot grilled salmon. And so do I. I was looking forward to it. Let's see what else I got around here. It's really nice. Hey, there's a chicken coop. The workers live here all summer long, so apparently that's where they get their eggs. That's a great idea. It's not like there's a supermarket nearby, that's for sure. It didn't take long for me walking around here to realize that this would be a great place to have a summer job as a retiree or someone out of high school just before they go into college. I asked one of the guys who worked there, said, do you ever have any older people sign up for jobs? He said, sure. I might go to coolworks.com and look for one myself.
A little bit more similar in terms of flavor, but it still has that little like citrus on the back end that is different from the like.
The restaurant is absolutely amazing. They had a lot of stuff to do here too. I'd be happy here for a summer. Would you? They got horseshoes, cornhole, and a bunch of little houses scattered around where the employees live. I could definitely see myself doing that. We'll see. Still working on the bear, keeping him in the tree. I wonder if they have to keep him in the tree the whole time. The grill's going. Oh, there are some trails here. Apparently there's moose, black bear, wolf, and Labrador. Took me a while to realize they were talking about a Labrador retriever. Too funny. I crack myself up sometimes. I like to take these trails, but I think I'll eat first, and I don't really want to be the only one walking around in the woods, especially since I saw that bear in the tree. Let's go eat. Well, here's at least someone that might just be a little bit more hungry than I am. Poor thing. I feel bad for him, but he's going to enjoy his meal when he gets it. And there he is, Hans the bear. He's very happy now. He doesn't even care how hot it is. He does it every day, so I'm sure he knows where to go for the best parts of the fish.
How many times a day does he come?
Once or twice.
Do you get other ones as well?
No, well, we get other ones, but they like come at night.
Yeah, but they don't do this. How long's he been doing it for?
This is a six year.
Yeah.
The food was absolutely fantastic. It was well worth waiting in line, and it goes by fast. I was happy. Yummy. Well, after stuffing myself with salmon, it's always a good time to take a hike. They actually lead you out on a couple hikes. We were going to go by the lake, but after Hans had his dinner, that's where he walked off to, so they didn't want us to be out by the bear. So we went for a walk in the woods. We'll get to the lake later.
The neighbors, they live in Juneau, and they treat their houses down here like beach houses. They come Friday and they leave on Sunday. Nice. So be aware that if you fall, don't reach out and grab this one. It'll leave spikes in your hand.
Oh.
They're really tiny and they're hard to get out. But it's medicinal. The locals use it for lowering blood sugar, cholesterol, and even joint pain and arthritis.
What's the name of it?
Devil's Club. Oh. We sell a salve in the gift shop with this plant in it, and it's good for joint pain and arthritis, the salve that we have. I've been using it on my thumb. The limbs fall to the ground to get recycled in this topsoil, so it doesn't harm the tree, and the top half of the tree is receiving light, It's just the bottom half that has the moss. So the trees are perfectly healthy with the moss.
They call this rock wall with the little trickle of water there sometimes a waterfall, because sometimes it's a waterfall. Depends on the season. It was an easy hike, except for the roots that come up from the ground. The bridges were nice and sturdy, but just be careful when you're walking down towards the sometimes a waterfall. You don't trip on those roots.
The tree with a hemlock, and it has these really soft, gentle needles. The other tree is called the spruce tree, and that's got, you can imagine if we had a lot of water, it'd be quite magnificent out here.
It was a really nice walk through the woods. Took about 20 minutes, but the big tall trees and the all the vegetation and sometimes the waterfall, it was a really nice hike. Very informative too. You can see by the signs, they have several trails, but not enough time if you're going to eat the food. They sure have a lot of wood stacked up for all the cooking they do. I stupidly asked, do you use that to heat in the winter? They don't stay there in the winter. Well, there's the hole in the wall glacier, and they told us that Hans probably has made his way past the shoreline now. So we're going to head over there real quick. But we don't have much time. Got to get back to the airplanes. They had a really cool gift shop there. I even picked me up some of that Devil's Club. It comes in a sob or a stick. We'll see. Check it out. I'll let you know if I think it works or not. But I did find out it's a lot cheaper if you buy it downtown. I've seen those long poles at every door. They take those poles with them every time they go for a hike. Helps to poke the bears away. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's take the flight back. That was a fun 2 hours at the lodge, and the food was delicious. And I love seeing Hans. Now let's take the 20-minute flight back. Oh, I gotta touch the water. Woo. It's cold, not that bad. I think someone said it was 57 degrees Fahrenheit. This is a cool survey marker. I actually saw a few of them around the grounds. Well, the original plane I came over was busy doing something else, so we had to go back in the yellow plane. Be careful. Don't get on the wrong plane. They'll make sure you don't. Let's sit back and enjoy the flight back. Best part is when we fly right over the ships. Unfortunately, I was on the wrong side of the plane this time. But you'll see some of it. Stand by. pretty cool flying right behind the Norwegian Jade. That's the ship I came in on. And there's a Carnival Legend that's moored waiting for the Holland America ship to leave. We went between the Carnival, the Holland America, and Princess.
Make sure you have all your goodies out of the back. Remember to mind your head, watch your step. Thanks for coming along.
And thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And if you do, please like and subscribe. Oh, like I didn't have enough salmon for lunch. That's dinner. And I loved it, just like I love this excursion and the whole cruise. Next up, Skagway. It's beautiful there. And I'll be taking an awesome train ride. The White Pass Railroad. I think you've seen it on one of my previous videos. If not, stand by. Until then, we'll see you next time.